Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. I don't know, it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself, and thank you all for tuning in to this one. Some wonderful people. What we really gonna talk about this time around? Nothing too long, guys. We're gonna run a quick summary and the West Indies versus Australia Day 2 at Stump, where we can clearly say that it was a fair day for the West Indies, and we have the edge going into day 3. With these two last wicket that Jaden Seals picked it up. With contest, and the other one, we put West Indies in a position where we can build on that tomorrow morning, and see if we can bundle them out cheaply. But we're gonna fill you in on the details. As a matter of fact, congratulations to Brandon King and smashing his first half century in Test cricket. So, my people, before we go any further though, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. Alright, so without further ado, people, let's dive into the details. King hits maiden 50. Seals get too late as West Indies grab upper hand over Aussies at Stumps and day 2. My wonderful people, a maiden test 50 from Brandon King and a pair of late wickets from Jaden Seals have the West Indies on top of Australia at Stumps and day 2 of the second test at the National Cricket Stadium in Grenada. The host began Friday's second day replying to Australia's 286 all-out in 66.5 overs and day 1, just 11 balls into the second day's play. The West Indies lost their first wicket as Craig Brathwaite, playing in his 100th test, fell caught and bowled by Josh Hazlewood for a duck, continuing a poor run of form from the former test skipper. Casey Carty came into the crease to join John Campbell and lasted just 12 balls before going in a similar fashion to Brathwaite, this time off the bowling of Australia skipper Pat Cummins. In the midst of those two wickets, Campbell showed good patience and his way to 40 or 52 balls before an ill-advised shot off the bowling of Bjorn Webster saw his demise, leaving the host 64 for 3, 2 balls into the 16th over. Brandon King and Captain Roston Chase then provided some resistance, putting on 47 for the 4th wicket before Chase fell leg before wicket of Hazlewood for 16. King, now partnered by Shea Hope, went on to bring up his maiden test 50 in just his second game, becoming the 13th West Indian to get a score of 50 or more in all 3 formats. They brought the score up to 169 before they fell in quick succession. Hope going to a beauty by Cummins for 21 in the 45th over, people, before King fell caught behind after bowling of Nathan Lyon for 75, 2 balls into the 46th over. Justin Greaves fell for 1, caught behind of Lyon just 5 runs later to leave the score 174 for 7 of 48 overs. Alzari Joseph and Shamar Joseph then played well for 27 and 29 respectively to provide some crucial lower order runs before they fell with the score on 225 and 237. The last pair of Jaden Seals and Anderson Phillip added 16 before Travis dismissed Phillips for 10 in the 74th over to complete the innings. Lyon finished with 3 for 75 from 19 overs, while Josh Hazlewood and Pat Cummins finished with 2 for 43 from 14 overs and 2 for 46 from 16 overs respectively. With a lead of just 33 people, Australia's second innings got off to the worst possible start, with Sam Contos was bowled for a duck by Jaden Seals of just the 4th ball of the innings. Things got from bad to worse very quickly for Australia, as Seals had Kawaja Trop in front for 2 in the 3rd over with the score on just 4. At Stumps, Australia limited to 12 for 2 in 6 overs, leading by 45 runs. So to summarize scores, people, Australia 286 all out in 66.5 overs, Alex Carey 63, Webster 60. Pick off the bowlers for the West Indies: Alzari 4 for 61, Jaden Seals 2 for 45. The second innings, guys, now Australia are 12 for 2 in 6 overs. Jaden Seals back 2 for 5. The Windies summary, guys, 253 all out in 73 overs. Brandon King 75, John Campbell 40, Nathan Lyon back 3 for 75, and Josh Hazlewood 2 for 43, Pat Cummins 2 for 46. So you know the West Indies are ahead in terms of, you know, or should I say have the lead, have a little edge, guys, you know, going into day 3. So there's a little quick summary, guys, after match. Leave your honest thoughts down below. Bless up with yourself. All right.